So you've probably heard by now that the Microsoft Store is closing. And I'm talking about the brick and mortar store, the ones that are scattered all around the continental United States. They announced today that the store will be shutting down. That doesn't surprise me. I think COVID definitely took its toll on a lot of brick and mortar stores, Microsoft included. But the reality is that store had a hard time identifying itself from its competitors. Yes, it was a great safe haven to go and learn about Microsoft products, similar to the way that the Apple Store is. Yes, it was a great place to go check out all the new technology, the new tablets, the new gaming mice, the new gaming chairs, consoles, games, peripherals, you name it. If it had the Microsoft logo somewhere on it, you can rest assured the Microsoft Store was going to let you try it out. And then they also had the gaming section in the back, which really was a love-hate relationship with me personally. No animosity or anything. I did apply for that job 4 different times. I never even got a call back. It seemed like they hired internally, and no hard feelings. I did apply at both the Florida Mall location and the Millennium Mall location, though, and I never even got a call to even come work for them part time, which I would have done in a heartbeat. And that's okay. The reality is the store just didn't seem to know what it wanted to be. But I don't want to focus on the negatives because the truth is I have so many good memories of the Microsoft Store. And this video today, I wanted it to be kind of a celebration of that and to talk about some really cool things that the store did that I think really fostered a great sense of community. I met some really cool people at the Microsoft Store, people I still play games with today. And I met them through the giveaways that they had, and I met them through tournaments that they held and viewing events for E3. And I want to cover a lot of those things in this video. So if you think this is a love fest, you are absolutely right. And I know I'm a Sony guy, but you know what? I'll always have a special place in my heart for Microsoft. And clearly you could see the wall behind me. I'm kind of a big fan of Sea of Thieves. So let's dive right in. And I want to go back to the beginning. November 6, 2012, that was the launch of Halo 4. That was a really special day for me because that was really the height of my Xbox 360 fandom. Hot off the heels of playing a lot of competitive games, got to know this guy named Brent. You may know of him. I talk about him a lot. Really important person in my life, really good friend of mine. And we went to the store together for the launch party, and we had an absolute blast. Met a lot of really cool people. They had a ton of giveaways. Unfortunately, we didn't win any, but they're giving out tickets to people. The manager was giving away consoles and giving away posters and giving away dog tags and gift cards to the store. And it was a big just celebration of all things Halo. And it really brought out the best in everybody because, hey, it's free loot and we want to be on our best behavior. But more than that, I think it really fostered that sense of community because that was really when the Microsoft Store kind of started to come into its own. And up until that point, people were like, oh, Microsoft's doing a store. It's just an Apple ripoff store. And I really feel like, for me at least, in the Millennium Mall location and the Florida Mall location, which I frequented quite a bit, that was really where you saw that community start to get fostered. And I really will always remember just how fun that was. And walking out to my truck at night with Brent at like 12:30 in the morning on a work night, we didn't care. So excited to go home and to play Halo 4 and to just experience the story, you know, the whole revamp of 343 taking over and all that stuff. And it really all started with the Microsoft Store. Over the years, they've definitely kind of fostered a little bit more of a gaming community. They had that really cool section in the back where they would do classes, which I didn't care about, but they would get these portable consoles and they would set up these LAN parties. And they did this for the launch of Halo 5. They did this for the launch of Sea of Thieves. They did this for multiple Gears launches. Pretty much anything major that Microsoft had owned, property in, any IP that Microsoft released, they would do something there. And the staff would buy pizza and Coke, and they would do really cool giveaways. And it was just a really fun time to talk with everybody. My wife and I went there for the Sea of Thieves launch, which a game I still love and play to this very day. and the store was giving away the posters, which are hanging behind me. Now, they're not limited edition in the sense that they were counted or anything. It's just each store got a small amount, I guess, in that sense. They're not numbered or original or anything like that. But they're really high quality, very nice, printed on really nice cardstock, depicting major, fictional moments, I guess, in Sea of Thieves. You could see 3 of them behind me on the wall here. My PlayStation logo. It's kind of funny. It's covering the 4th, but you see them from time to time on my backdrop here, and it was always just a really cool time to just go and meet people and play. A lot of times developers would show up there. They would do streaming events there where they would get some people to stream live on Mixer, and they would have a booth set up right there. You could go talk to some of these streamers, and they always would broadcast E3 on the big video wall. So in the years we didn't get to go to E3, back when E3 was a thing, we would go to the store and you could watch the event live. They always had contests and giveaways with Forza or with any of the other, tournament type games. And anything they were featuring on E3, they would have there you could play. My wife got to go to the Microsoft store the year that she gave me her FanFest ticket. I went to FanFest. She went to the Microsoft store in Los Angeles, Century City, and she got to see the Xbox One X in person. They had a football player from the Packers. I don't remember his name. I'm sorry. It was more important to her than me because I didn't know the guy. He was there showing off the console. She got pictures of it. She got to see it before I did. Just a lot of fun. And I just want to tip my hat off, the virtual 21 gun salute off to the Microsoft store. You guys brought out the best in a lot of gamers. You definitely brought out the best in Xbox gamers, and I will miss you dearly. I'm not going to cry over a store or anything, but I'm not going to lie. When I read the news, I was a little crestfallen. I think that kind of experience is special, particularly in light of things now with COVID, where we all just live through video monitors and FaceTime. But the reality is that those couple of years and then those golden years of the store when everybody was there and showing up and it was a fun place to be and trying new products and all that stuff, I really attribute to the Microsoft store. So sorry, guys. I hear that a lot of people who were affected by this will somehow be able to keep their job or roll into some other Microsoft career, which is awesome. So I wish the best to everybody who may be searching for work. And I'll just say that we miss you guys already. I mean, you're not gone yet, but you are. We'll miss you, and who knows? Maybe in a few years they can figure something out and do, I don't know, like PlayStation's Road to Greatness. Maybe we'll get these traveling tents and they could capture that spirit of excitement from the Microsoft Store and find a way to keep it going. So with that, I'd like to close out this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, I will see you guys on the other side.